Many people start with Capital One to establish their credit or rebuild their credit when they had some trouble in the past because Capital One have an array of credit cards that can help you build or rebuild your credit score. But they have trouble with getting larger lines with Capital One and to really progress in the company with better credit cards. So in this video, I'm going to give you 6 secret hacks so you can get larger credit lines with Capital One in this video. Now, if you're new to my channel is designed to help you no matter where you are in your credit journey. And this year, we're showing you how to leverage your credit to make money. If you like that kind of information, make sure you subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and also hit your notification bell so you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. And at my website, I give you a free hard inquiry removal package because hard inquiries can get you denied for credit. I have other packages for purchase to help you remove your negative items. Also, I'm doing one-on-one coaching for those who have businesses and would like to get business credit. Even if you're in the gig economy as a gig worker, you can get business credit even with some lower credit scores. Now, if you're a person who's starting up, you will need higher credit scores for your startup for a 680 credit score and above, but you can get large credit limits to help you build business credit. And if you want to book that appointment, I leave the link in the description of this video and in the pinned comment section. Now, for everyone else who's trying to improve your credit score, I offer my credit coaching along with my AI system in my elite credit system to help you improve your credit score. And users are getting great results, like Sean, who was able to go from a 612 credit score all the way up above 750 with all 3 credit scores and one being close to an 800 credit score. And like this user, Lawrence, who was able to clean up his credit within 3 months and now have moved on to business credit and working with me one-on-one. So if you need my help, all these links is in the description of the video and in the pinned comment section. Let's jump into this information. Now, people start with Capital One because they're building their credit or rebuilding their credit. Even after a bankruptcy, Capital One will work with you in the subprime market. So Capital One is really great for that. But then people find themselves boxed in when it's time to get credit limit increase or to excel in the company. And with these 6 strategies and hacks I'm going to give you, this is going to help you be able to get larger lines with Capital One. Number one, with Capital One, you want to make sure you update your income information. Now, this is very important with all your credit card companies because you might have started off and you might have had less income, but now your life has changed. You're excelled, or maybe you even got married with your household, and now you're in a better position in life. So you can go into I want and go down to update your income information in your app or in your online portal. And you want to make sure you update your employment income information and job title. So this can help you qualify for larger lines because one of the bases of how you get larger credit lines is based on debt to income ratio. And by updating your new income status, you can qualify for larger lines much easier with Capital One. Number two, you want to make sure you update your address. So many people move and they fail to update their address, but this is very important because credit card companies do judge you from the communities that you live in. They look at your zip code and what is the average credit score in that area. So if you move to a more affluent community, this can qualify you for larger credit lines. And additionally, when Capital One review your profile, or if they're reviewing you for a soft pull credit line increase, they want to make sure with the system that all your information is lining up on your credit reports, or this can be an instant denial if you have moved. So you want to make sure that you go into the I want section and update your address with the most updated information to help you get qualified for larger lines. Now, the third hack is you want to use this card as your primary card while you're trying to get this credit line increase. Now, understand banks usually work in 90-day cycles or quarters. So, you for the next 3 months want to use your credit card as your primary card and put a ton of spend on this card if you're trying to get a larger credit card limit. So, the first month, you would want to use the card and pay it off before or on the due date. Then, the second month, you want to use the card, and I suggest to leave a slight balance on the card. Remember, banks make money off of interest, and if they're seeing that you're upping the spend on that card and leave a small balance on the card, they're believing they're going to bait you into using that card and to carry a balance to make more interest. Now, by the third month, you want to make sure you pay that card balance all the way off. Let the card report then apply for the credit line increase. Now, you will find that under the I want section. And so from that point, you want to apply for that increase, wait 30 days, and then you can use that card if you were not approved for that credit line increase and keep spending on that card, but do not carry any balances from that point. And every 30 days, you want to apply for that credit line increase because it's a soft pull until you get it. Now, with Capital One, they do have an option to ask you why do you want this credit line increase. Now, I suggest that you're saying and pick the option that you're planning on spending more spend on that card in the future. Now, banks love this because, like I said, banks make money off of interest and they want to bait you to carry those balance so they can make money off of you. You should be able to get those credit limit increases within 4 months. Now that you did the 3 prior hacks and now you're running up the spend on that card, you want to take the fourth step to see if you're available for a product upgrade. Capital One has a secret link that you can click on to see if you are able to upgrade your credit card. Now, while you're using this card responsibly, and you're running up the spend and paying it off, this may put you in a better category for a better credit card. Now, to do that product change and upgrade, there is no hard inquiry. So you may want to check that out. I'll leave that link in the description here and in the pinned comment section of the video. Now, the fifth hack, if the prior hacks is not giving you the higher credit card limit or an upgrade on your credit card, you may want to see if you just pre-approved for another Capital One credit card. Sometimes just seeing and applying for another credit card can get you out of that box if you can get to a higher tier credit card with Capital One. Now, one thing about applying for another credit card with Capital One, if you didn't know, they pull all of your credit scores with all 3 credit bureaus, which can be very annoying because most credit card companies only pull from one bureau. So with Capital One, it will give you 3 hard inquiries across the board. But if those other hacks are not getting you that larger limit, this may be the option that you may want to go with and see if you pre qualify first and then apply for that card. Now, the sixth and final hack with Capital One is getting their Business Spark Classic credit card if you have lower credit scores. Now, normally you cannot qualify for a business credit card if you don't have a 680 credit score and up. But with Capital One, they do offer a business card and you can get it with a 580 credit score. Now, one of the things with their business credit card, it does report to your personal credit as well as your business credit. Now, you may say, Sherry, I thought you said business credit cards do not report to your personal credit report. Now, some companies do. Now, normally you want to stay away from it, but with Capital One, if your credit scores is already low, this can be a positive for you because, as I tell you guys, if you have under a 700 credit score, you can increase your score by 50 points on average without removing one negative item by adding a credit card. So, with this reporting to your personal credit, it can actually help your credit scores. And with Capital One, if you're managing it properly and keeping up with your credit properly, you can qualify down the road for a product upgrade with this business credit card to a business credit card that they have that does not report on your personal side, like the venture business card, and they have a few others, but those are their premium business credit cards. Now, keep in mind with Capital One, like I said, with applying with another credit card, they do pull from all 3 major credit bureaus. So you may want to consider this if you have lower credit scores and you want to build business credit, because Capital One do report to all 3 of the major business credit bureaus if you are a person with lower credit scores and want to have business credit built. So that can be a hack that you can use. Now, hopefully this information was helpful. If you have questions or comments, you can drop it in the comments section. But if you have more private, detailed questions for me, go to my website and all your questions go directly to my cell phone. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.